Camp Able was started by Renee Hicks as an organization to use therapeutic riding and life skills training to help special needs individuals. Camp Able is also an animal welfare organization where we take in horses that have been rescued from difficult circumstances. We marry the two concepts together, giving horses a second job, and these horses can communicate very well with these special needs individuals. We've always had the dream to have some type of covered riding facility, but that dream really became a necessary goal about 3 or 4 years ago, because we were growing and our waiting list for special needs clients that want to come and have our services is getting longer and longer. So we really reached the point that we had to do something.
One day I was sitting around Steve Schooley's saddle shop here in Buffalo Gap. He was working and I was just loitering, killing time. I was sitting there on Facebook looking through old cars, and I found some old Lincoln or something for $500. And he said, well, I know some guys that do a $500 car race. They have these old junk cars and they do a race cross country. Well, we told somebody, they told somebody, it started picking up steam and getting bigger every day. And then we thought, well, this has got a shot of raising some money. I met Renee Hicks, who was the founder of Camp Able, 10 or 15 years ago, I guess, through church, and knew kind of what they did. I mean, they are absolutely changing lives, and if we could be a small part of that, if we could contribute a couple $1,000s to that, that was the original goal.
Being a relatively small organization, we don't always have time to do a lot of fundraising. So to have these two community members raise their hand and say, we'd like to do this, that was just great. We were so excited to have that.
The first year we had 17 teams sign up. We had everything from an old ambulance to a 1978 Country Squire station wagon to our 1993 coroner's Dodge van. You came out of a coroner's office, so it was more of a parade than a race. It was quite a collection of vehicles.
The whole town population of Buffalo Gap is only 463, and we think we had about 500 people at the starting line. They were handing me checks and wads of cash, and I was trying to keep up with which team they were going to, and stuffing this all in this cloth tool belt that I had, thankfully, because it was just, I would not have had enough pocket space to put everything.
When we pulled out, we had 168 followers on our Facebook group. Approximately 4 hours later, we had nearly 400. And then by daylight the next morning, and we were pulling into the Grand Canyon, and I looked, and we were sitting at about 1,100 followers. And then by the time we got back to Abilene, another 12 hours, we were, I think, at like 2,600 or something. So it was absolutely amazing. It just blew up overnight. And with the followers came money. The Venmo on my phone was just dinging nonstop. This is insane. We far surpassed our $10,000. That we originally, that was our lofty goal. By that morning, I think we were sitting at like $40-something thousand, which just absolutely blew our minds.
I've now had the opportunity to do this for 2 of the runs, and the first year $100,000, the second year over $200,000. It has advanced probably by several years the amount of work that we could do, whether that be fencing, cover for horses, renovation of existing facilities, and probably most importantly, preparation for our main therapeutic riding arena, which will be hopefully constructed in the very near future. So suffice it to say, the Buffalo Run has been an amazing event for Camp Able.